Some big changes out there at Disney World. The good news, you will be sprinkled with fairy dust. The bad news, it will not magically make the monster lines go away. Always great to talk with our friend JeniLynn Knopp from The Diz. You know what? As a parent, I have waited in this line. It's a classic ride. It's great. It's one of the first ones out there, the Peter Pan ride. But it takes like an hour to get there. It's always such a long line. I need a little distraction, and by golly, Disney's going to distract us with a little Tinkerbell.
That's right. They're providing. You know, Peter Pan is a classic ride, and it has been one of the longest lines.
I can attest. From
opening until closing, yeah. Absolutely. So they have given us an interactive queue. Something to do while we're waiting in line. And it's got 3 elements that they're announced details about. One would be there's a 3D Tinkerbell. You're going to see her flying around Wendy's room.
Nice.
And then at parts it's going to look like she's actually flying right up to the guests that are in line. And then in another part, the shadows of the guests that are standing in line are supposed to be manipulated in some way, and they're going to interact with shadows of butterflies and a top hat.
Yeah.
And then at the end, the departing guests are going to be sprinkled with pixie dust by Tinkerbell as they're leaving.
And then all I got to do is think happy thoughts and I can fly. Now, over at Hollywood Studios, it's almost unrecognizable. They've basically gutted a whole bunch of them. The hat, for certain, is gone. The Backlot Tour is gone. The Jack Sparrow thing, that's gone.
And the American Idol experience.
Exactly. So what's going on at Hollywood Studios?
Well, like you said, lots of things have been taken away. We don't have any confirmation about definite plans, but Bob Iger had announced last year that Star Wars was going to have a greater presence in its parks globally. So for here in Orlando, the logical choice is Disney Hollywood Studios.
Makes sense.
Yes.
But he said sometime in 2015, which makes sense because the new movie is coming out in 2015.
That's right. Now, they've been working on the development of main attractions, but they decided that the new attractions were going to be based off of the new sequels and spin-offs that are coming. So actually, the development of those attractions has been halted for the time being until the release of the movie. We'll be able to know which elements to introduce into the attractions coming to us.
Okay, well, still, the new movies are going to have Han Solo and Luke and Leia, and so some of the rides might have them in there as well.
Bob Iger did say that what was going to happen was it was going to be a blend of the past, the present, and even the future. So, you know, it kind of hinted to the idea that they sort of know what maybe might be coming up in, you know, episode 8, not just 7, but 8 as well, and we should see some of these things mixed in with the classic elements.
JeniLynn Knopp, and where can we go for the Diz?
www.info.com.
Perfect. Thank you.